Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, The Hedge Trader. This is Sandeep. Hope you are all doing great. In this video, I'll show how I made 4 lakhs in April series using simple option writing or option selling, and hedging both sides. Both selling put options as well as call options. The entire 4 lakhs profit I made it in Tata Motors alone. If you have not watched my earlier video, both February and March series, I put together 7 lakhs in Tata Motors alone, even that also in Tata Motors. I have shared the link in the description, and this is a pop-up also. You can go there and watch how I made 7 lakhs in Tata Motors using same hedging technique. And continuing February and March, April also have done the same strategy, and I got 4 plus lakhs profit. Let's go and see how I made that. And before that, let me show you the P&L of that particular report. I'm using angel broking for this. So let me refresh my back office and go to P&L report year 2021, and here is that. So I made F&O 4 lakhs 2,970 is my profit in April series. Look at the trades I've made, all Tata Motors, all options, continuous options, and couple of bank nifty, and majority of the volume and returns is in bank nifty. Let us analyze how I made that particular trades and how I made the adjustments, depending upon the market movements. For that, let's go into the Opstra. So hope you are all knowing this, the hedging tool, how the strategies work out. We can try it out. So this is March series. I made 262. February series I made 4 lakhs. Put together almost 7 lakhs in Tata Motors. 4.3 in fact in February series, and 2.6 here, 2.62 in March series. Now in April series I made 4 lakhs. So let us analyze the trades. So roughly I took 20 legs, 20 adjustments, almost 20 adjustments in this particular April series. The April series is so volatile due to bad local cues. The market struggles so much, and in fact, if you followed the market, so clearly every Monday market has fallen more than 400 points, except the last Monday, which has seen a lot of short covering. There the market moved a bit. In spite of that, I traded the entire month in Tata Motors stock alone. In fact, Tata Motors helped me a lot, because there is no wild movements, because the market is also not moving. The Tata Motors stock is also very range bounded, so it not moved more than 10 rupees in a day. So that helped me a lot to discount all the option prices, as well as the adjustments also very easy for me to handle it. So I started with selling 3 put options, 265, 70, and 75, and 3 call options, 35 and 335, 340, and 345. See, the entire adjustments which I done through the 20 adjustments, not on a single time or a single time frame or a single day. It was across multiple times, and different adjustments I made. So the entire capital I utilized is around 17 lakhs, so which was the same capital I used in February and March series as well, and the April series also have continued with the same 17 lakhs capital. So I made around 4 lakhs from 17 lakhs, which is close to 23-24% return. So which is an excellent return in point of view getting 20%, above 20% on your portfolio returns. And if you look at the overall capital in last 3 months, February, March, and April put together, I have got 11 lakhs exclusively from Tata Motors alone. From Tata Motors alone, I made 11 lakhs, which is out of 17 lakhs capital I invested in. So which is close to 65% ROI in 3 months. So that is also a staggering number. So if you look at the adjustments, these are all selling side. Majority of the options I've sold. But one day, what happened? Learning is a good learning. In fact, I sold. If you look at it here, I sold a 280 put option. that day market, in fact, second Monday, I guess it's on 12th. Market fell almost 500 points, and Tata Motors hit uh, 275 or something. So I've sold a 280 put option. So my puts were in losses. So then the first time, I did a buying on side, put side. So I went on to buy a 280 put option. If you look at, I bought 280 put option around 725 rupees, 7.25 rupees, and then I've sold at 13.6 rupees. So I made a 6 rupees profit in that day. So that gives me around 36,000 profit when the market is going down, which is against my puts, which I've sold at 280. The market went down to 270. The puts were in loss. So I bought a put option there. I did not get panic, and I started selling call options. That is a first step. And even if you are not able to control the downfall, even how much you sell the call side, there will be a possibility of again strike price going up, and your calls might be getting into losses. So in such cases, we need to make sure you go into a buy side and protect your selling put options. So in this scenario, I bought a 280 put option. I sold it on the end of the day. So it's like more of intraday, and I made 6 rupees profit on that. So which is translates to 36,000. Similarly, I bought one more put option on the expiry. The day before expiry, on Thursday, Wednesday, the market shot up and Nifty was around 200 points up, and Tata Motors went up from almost like 10-15 points up. Gap up opened and it continued rally. So my call options were 295 and 305. So I made a strangle, short strangle for 305 put and call option. I've sold both the put and call option at 305. Rest all short straddles only. So but 295, it was like almost I'm running into the losses. Then I went and bought again. I've sold 310 put option. It's like out of in the money put option. In fact, to be frank, in the money put option, I've sold 310, and the market went up about 315. I booked a profit of 11,000 and I squared off and squared off the entire position. So the ultimate loss of from 300 call option and 295 call option were around 40,000, but I made around 11,000. So net I made a loss of 29,000. So if you look at the legs which I've used, it's almost like 20 legs, till the last day, the day before expiry, the entire 20 legs, almost like 18 legs were all green, not in a single position where I was in a loss. But in the last day, the market shot up. So there, I made a couple of legs, couple of positions, went into negative side. But ultimately, overall, I made a profit of 4 lakhs. So this is simple adjustments. Anybody can do that if you have a good capital, and if you are patient enough, patience enough to stay till the expiry. You don't need to panic in between. You always have a protection if something goes opposite to your expectations. Like if you are on put side, the market goes up, you start selling your put options aggressively. Similarly, if the market is coming down towards your put side, start selling your call options aggressively. I started around 50 points. Say the underlying price of the particular stock when I started selling is around 290 or so. I started selling 50 points above, so like almost 340, 345 call options, and almost 40 points down, 250, 260 put options. Then it narrowed up by end of the month. I was taking strangles, almost like 295 strangle I made, 3 and 305 strangle I made. So the gap between the puts and calls were almost equal. So because uh, the Tata Motors did not move anywhere, so I made that as an advantage, and I started selling as close as possible. So if you can be disciplined and patience enough, to stay till the expiry, definitely option selling is a very good opportunity, because as you know that it decays with the times. time frame. So the moment it start decaying after second week, the options, they get discount very fast. So these are the adjustments I made. A simple strategy. There is no technical terms or anything. Just sell out of money call option, out of money put option, and make adjustments as per the your strike price. Whatever your any instrument. It could be your Nifty, it could be your Bank Nifty, or it could be your a specific stock. In my case, I believed in Tata Motors. This is a third consecutive month. It gave me a profit. So why you leave, somebody is giving good profits, why to find some other thing and lose your money. So I believed in Tata Motors. I worked so much in understanding the stock. So I've invested a lot of time in that, understanding the stock movements. Then I've started doing all these adjustments. So if you look at, if you believe in, so there are two types of earning your capital, so or your profit. Either you do an intraday with two stop losses, and either way, if you hit one stop loss, try for another. If you get profit, is wonderful. If you hit two stop losses, you close your trading and you try it for next day. Or you gain, like you do a 20 trading sessions, and you win around 60-70%. Then you get a good profit in intraday. In my case, I generally prefer monthly kind of an expiry kind of strategy, because that suits my trading style, rather than I do intraday. It's not like that I don't do intraday, but in these scenarios, the market is so volatile, and the market movements, if you look at after February expiry, the market did not move anywhere. In fact, March April series were absolutely flat, so nothing had happened. It moved to 15,000, it went down to 14,200. So in this kind of scenario, getting right direction, either it could be an up direction or down direction, is very difficult. In those cases, hedging could be a wonderful technique, even though your profits would be minimized, and similarly your losses also will get minimized, because you'll be protected either way. So net the hedging can be a good option in this range bound of markets. If it's in a single direction, probably you do an intraday, and you're on a buying side, it gives you a wonderful profits. Having said that, so this is my third consecutive successful month in Tata Motors. Now the Tata Motors clocks to 11 lakhs profit in 3 months, with a capital of 17 lakhs, which translates to 64% return, which is wonderful. So in May series also, I've started 4 or 5 adjustments already in Tata Motors, and I picked up another couple of stocks. I'll show you end of the month what stocks I picked up and how I picked those particular stocks, not only Tata Motors alone this time. Hope you like the video, and hope it has some learning to your table. Uh, Hopefully, I'll come up with more videos on another series which I started on technical indicator analysis and strategies. What are the strategies in generic they use it, and how you need to use it out. There's a special series going on. I've done one episode on that. Heikin and CPR. So if you have not watched it, the link is in the description, and the pop-up is there. You can go and watch there. I'll coming up with another episode on couple of indicators and the strategy to use, what strategy to use those particular indicators. See you in next video. Till then, take care, and if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and share it along with your friends, and please hit the bell icon to give your instant updates from my side. And take care. Thanks a lot.